Introducing Tnnwc's new Emerging Enterprise Venture Capital Program, a new investment vehicle specifically designed for privately held growing businesses where savvy investors are introduced to sound investment opportunities. Before we delve into specifics, let's discuss the impetus for the new program. The bedrock of our free market economy is made up of privately held entrepreneurial businesses, emerging enterprises, and fast-growing companies. They are the engines that provide employment and prosperity for the vast majority of our population. They need capital to grow. However, conventional lenders are restrained or are reluctant. Banks are hoarding cash, and traditional venture capital firms are looking for the home run opportunity. Institutional and accredited investors who have money to invest don't have an investment structure available to them which ensures capital recovery and liquidity. Traditional capital programs are based upon equity. However, the essence of the Emerging Enterprise Venture Capital Program is cash on cash, not equity. Sound, viable companies that are cash flow positive offer accredited investors a piece of the income stream in return of capital infusions to grow revenues. Traditional exit events and strategies are not a part of the investment decision. Sound companies have all requisite assets in place: people, process, and structure. Viable companies have their messaging aligned with their market's needs. In exchange for an infusion of growth capital, your business will provide the investor with an annual royalty, 2.5 to 7.5% paid quarterly for a period of 5 years, an annual royalty, 0.5 to 3% paid quarterly for an additional period of 5 years, and a small equity position of all outstanding shares of common stock with a repurchase option for these shares. Now, let's examine the process. After the application is received, a 4-step process will commence. An initial review will ensure that all the required information has been captured in the application. The first due diligence will validate the demand for the product or service and its position in the competitive landscape. The second due diligence will validate the use of the growth funds and the contingencies for changes in market conditions. Then, the presentation package will be created. So, let's sum it up. The new Emerging Enterprise Venture Capital Program. Savvy investors invest in sound growing businesses for a piece of the revenue stream. If your business is a growing enterprise and is in need of growth capital to move up a couple of rungs on the prosperity ladder, then let's get started. Contact Tnnwc Group at tnnwcgroup.com/EEVCP or call 888-317-6498. What are you waiting for?